Well, it's not season 3, it's season 2, and it's just the rest of the episodes of season 2. Season 2 brings me all the way until I land here in India, and that's where season 2's finale ends, is when I land here to go on the Big Boss show. And season 1 talks about my childhood and everything that happened as a child or a young adult, teenager, and all the decisions that I made up until that point. And then season 2 goes into, my family. My mother and father both pass away, and I get married. That all happens all back-to-back craziness. And it goes through how our decision making went into coming here to India. So there's a lot of different stuff happening in the show.
Okay, how many memories did you recollected, while shooting, or like for this all things when you were going on?
Well, the whole thing is one big memory because all the stories are real. All the stories that I told, they were real stories, and that was extremely important to me. That what happened in my life is actually what we show. Of course, maybe a setting is different. We weren't in a restaurant, maybe we were in a house, or whatever it was. But the core base of that story is what gets told.
Okay, so you starred in your own biopic. So how difficult was it to comprehend, and how difficult it was to manage and convince yourself for?
Well, I wasn't keen on making a biopic of my life, except when the production house and Daniel, they all came to me and said, this is what we want to do, and this is how we want to picturize it. And what I liked was the idea that they wanted to get into family life and family dynamic and, fun, quirky little things that happened growing up that, people don't get to see, in a film that's maybe 2 hours or 2.5 hours. Because we were doing a series, we could really get into a lot of different details of, my childhood and certain things that, maybe we all go through them. I don't think that a lot of the situations that happened growing up, or even some of the situations as an adult, are things that are so off of what happens to everybody. It's just, I've gotten a chance to picturize it. And they're very relatable situations, and there's a lot of relatable situations growing up of a immigrant family going to Canada and being there, and all the different things that they had to go through and live up to, or just normal things that happen, except we don't always see it, because when you see a film, it's heightened to the different level. So we kept things as real as possible.
Okay, we have always seen Daniel being at your side in any which ways, So when you told him that I want to do this biopic or something like that, what was his reaction?
Well, it was the other way around. Daniel came to me and said, I really think that this would be amazing, and people are really curious. And I had a bunch of people in front of me telling me about, what they wanted to do. And my first reaction is, I don't think that people are going to find my life interesting. Or why would I want to go through that again? And it's very, very difficult. So it was the other way around. And they convinced me, but it's turned out for the better, because I've gotten to make something that I am proud of. Even though I can't watch season 2 at all, I don't want to go through that again for a third time and watch it, actually. But I think that it was a good decision if I was going to go down this route, to do it with Z5 and the production house and everybody being able to write a story that's real.
Okay, it's season finale, and you have done with your biopic. So you have also recollected many memories. So how will you describe your journey in a Bollywood as?
In a what?
In Bollywood, how will you describe your journey?
Oh, from when I came here?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a crazier roller coaster. It's a different type of journey compared to one that, when you grow up and you make certain decisions. Coming here has been the most amazing, and it's been scary at times, and crazy and ridiculous, and amazing moments happen.